Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Whoa, this is serious. You won't believe the news you are about to hear. Repented Abba Kyari cried out from his isolation center, calls for help. The Chief of Staff of President Muhammadu Buhari, Abba Kyari, has cried out from his isolation center where he has been taking medical treatment on the coronavirus he was infected in when he traveled overseas for political assignments. Reacting to reporters that were featuring about the internet stating that he has passed on, the chief of staff to the president has said, "I will be coming back to work soon as all medical personnel here are doing a fantastic job to me to make sure I regain my health." I have been reading on the internet how the news have filtered around that I am dead. But the truth remains that I am not, that nothing happens to me. I'm only undergoing medical attention. I have been reading on the internet how the news has filtered around that I am dead. But the truth remains that nothing happened to me. I am only undergoing medical attention days on issues that have been regarding what's been happening in the world. I only contracted COVID-19 and I'm being treated accordingly. He said, "I solicit for the support of Nigerians to help me pray to God so that I can be well quickly and return back to work and serve our great nation to my best of abilities. Those who wish me dead, I pray for them because it is not in my character to speak back to those who speak bad of me. It is our land and I'm ready to carry out my service. I am here being treated. And like I said, nothing has happened to me. I want to assure you that I'm alive and I'm waiting to come back to work to serve you all. It is my great honor to serve with President Muhammadu Buhari. I want to say to the people of Nigeria that I'm well looked after here. The medical personnel are really good and they are looking after me. Please pray for my quick recovery. That is all I'm asking for from Nigerians. I know that if you pray to your God, I will be well and I will come back to office very soon. Please, everyone, please pray. This coronavirus, I want to say, obey the government regulation and order because it is real and it is serious and you don't want to be infected. I know exactly what I'm talking about because the coronavirus is a disease, as the word is saying. It is not a fiction. It is real. These are words coming from Abba Kyari, like we are hearing from the report. We don't know how true. Speculations were that he was dead at some point, so we don't know who is telling the truth or where this is coming from. But report reaching us is that he's saying he's getting better, he's being looked after, and guess what? He's crying for support. He's crying for prayers. That people should not wish him dead. He wished to come back to work very quickly and begin work. That he loves to serve Nigerians and he loves to work with Buhari. So he's looking forward to coming back to work. I guess they've told him that he needs to beg Nigerians to pray for him, that the prayers of Nigerians will help him recover quickly. And so as a wise man, he has taken to the net that he has been seeing what Nigerians have been writing and has been wishing and saying, thinking he's dead. Well, the report reaching us is that they are saying Abba Kyari is saying he's not dead. He's very much alive and he wants Nigerians to please pray for him as he wants to come back to Nigeria. He wants to come back to serving the people. He said he's a good man and like you heard him, he said he does not talk back to people that talk to him. All he wants to do is to serve and he loves to serve with Buhari. He apparently is very clear. And because since he has not been around, we've not heard or seen Buhari. They told us they were having a nationwide broadcast from Muhammadu Buhari. Apparently, it was a scam. It was a pre-recorded message that they did not quite do very well, and they failed woefully at it, trying to convince Nigerians so bad that they are in the country. Remember, for not too long ago, about 2 weeks if not more distant time, where a lady cried out to say they've left Nigeria, that they've escaped, that it's a first-hand information. Her friend's husband, who happens to be a pilot, was called upon to come and take Buhari and Abba Kyari out of the country. And so what we are seeing these people do is that is a conspiracy theory. They are trying to make us feel like they are in the country. Apparently, what we are hearing otherwise, that it is not true, that they are somewhere else being treated for coronavirus. Although the matter we heard from the presidency is that Buhari tested negative, but they could not deny the coronavirus status of Abba Kyari, which we got to know later that it was positive. So we got to hear about that one, but that of President Muhammadu Buhari, they said he was tested. We know how close they are. They are like 5 and 6, husband and wife, kind of close. And they said, he did not contract it. Nobody is arguing, but what we heard later was a voice recording of a woman saying this was a first-hand information, that her friend's husband has just been called upon. So these are some of the, things that are happening. And the lady said, and the pilots they called upon to come and take them out of the country happened to be in quarantine at that time, was carrying out self-isolation because he's been exposed as a pilot. He's gone to places like Dubai, and he was not quite sure, and so he was in self-isolation. When he told them that, they know that is coronavirus not get a president or senior brother, you get to obey the last command. So they quickly left him, but it was the levy was put on him to get them another pilot who arranged it for their movement out of the country, like we heard the voice recording saying that they've escaped. So my people, now the matter with the Grammy, this Abba Kyari crying out that Nigerians should pray for him, that he needs prayers, and that he's doing well. The doctors and nurses are looking after him well. But he still needs Nigerians to pray for him and not to wish him dead. That he's hearing on the net that they are saying he's dead, but he's not. He's praying and he's calling forth for Nigerians to please pray for him at this time, that it is a true thing when they say coronavirus is not a fiction of imagination, that actually if you have not, you don't need to be infected, that people was even advising people, can you imagine, that they should obey the guideline. But you forget now this very person entered the country, NCDC, which is the Nigerian Disease Control, called upon him and said, you just came back from abroad, self-isolate for 14 days. You know what he replied them? I am the law. Go sit down. Who tell you, say, all those things not they work? He called their bluff, and guess what? Carried on with business as usual. The report that reached us was that he left Nigeria precisely on the 7th of March and came back exactly a week later, which is on the 14th of March. They carried on with business as usual. He went to different places, different parts of the country, even went as far as paying a condolence visit. He did a lot of things, met with governors, because now he be vice president. We're not the year of Osibanjo. We just the year of Osibanjo now because Buhari not in the picture. And like we know, there's a conspiracy theory. If you're not in the country, it's supposed to legislate power to the deputy, president. But definitely, so they're not going to do that thing. They don't want to try him at all. So now some of the things they do be this, and some of the theory that they pose be this. And Osibanjo, I don't really understand it. I'm trying to really understand it, but I don't want to crack my head. Why is actually playing along with them and not, I don't get it. I'm still trying to understand it, like I said. So don't let me crack my brain too much. That the matter where they happen, be they say Nigerians, and Abba Kyari don't call on Simona pray for Ramo. Say coronavirus not true talk, not be saying a lie that they talk. Anyway, my people, now the matter where they reach us be this. Please not forget to thumbs up for your girl and to subscribe if you have not subscribed. What this does is that it helps the news to travel. It encourages us to do more, and then we are here to keep you up to date, not only with what is going on in Nigeria but around the world. For instance, UK Prime Minister, we hear now they call Boris Johnson. They say don't go hospital regards to coronavirus, and the matter critical small because it dey intensive care. But anywhere you dey, please pray for him. This one I put they talk through na black and white. They tell you as it is. As we dey talk now, if you dey watch your news, if you turn to UK news, you go see say they say reporter dey from Thomas Hospital in London, where he's been in the ICT unit, that's the intensive care unit, being looked after. They address the people on the current things, and guess what? They don't legislate somebody to deputize why he's in the hospital regarding the country. Now, so it's supposed to be transparency. But God will help us for Nigeria. Like I talk, not forget to thumbs up and subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.